I range from 89.25 kgs to 93.5 kgs. That's like the fluctuation. But right now, if you want to ask, because I got off the plane last night, yesterday evening, I haven't really ate since then. I've kind of just chilled. Yeah, maybe 91 or 90 kgs.
Okay, so now we have a problem. I have no idea what that means.
You Americans, get with the program. Get with the world's program. Pound, sterlings, and pi per square inch or whatever.
Okay, 90 kg is 198.4 pounds.
Yeah, sure.
How much do you expect to weigh on Friday morning?
I'm going to keep the same energy during my fight week. I'm not going to go crazy and order Uber Eats, cakes, and whatever. I'm just going to keep the same energy. Going to use my guy, Jordy Nutrition. I'm going to use Jordy to fuel me this whole week. Kai is hopping in the sauna on the bath, so I'm going to do the same thing like I always do. Mainly just for my routine, my mind. It's not a superstition thing. It's just my body just knows what it does. And my body knows it's fight week already, so it's going to start dropping weight just because this is what my body does. My body just realizes like, oh yeah, it's what we're doing. So I'm just going to keep the same energy. I'm not going to change anything different and then start to like get all crazy. And yeah, don't be surprised if I weigh in at like 193. Yeah, don't be surprised.
193 for a 205 fight?
Don't be surprised.
Okay. Just curious.
You know, Paul weighed in at like 230 something or whatever it was. Paulo weighed in at like way heavier than you should. Weight is an issue. Yes, it is a problem if you know how to use it right. But also there's a certain place, there's a certain mark where it then becomes a big problem. Like if I fought like a guy that was 300 pounds, I could probably still beat him, but there's a problem if he grabs me and then just decides to pin on me. I can't bench press 300 kgs. So that'll be a problem for me. So I'll be right.
If you were defending your 185 title on Saturday, and here we are like 4 or 5 days before the weigh-ins, would you be weighing around this weight? Like, would you be around 90 kg, 198 or so, or a little bit less?
Put it this way, I can still make 185 if I have to.
Wow, that is incredible. So you've done nothing, that you haven't added more muscle, you haven't changed any training, nothing?
Boom, same flex, baby. Yeah, same thing. It's just silly to me when people decide to go add more muscles to their frame that they're not used to. Over the years they've been working this game. So yeah, I don't know. For me, I just do this thing different. Like I want to bring it back to the rawness of martial arts technique. So don't worry about weight. Don't worry about all that. Yes, there's a certain factor. Like I said, at a certain point, there's a point where it becomes a favor for the other guy, but not this time. I don't think he's gonna put on enough weight to be an issue for me. And if he tries to, he's gonna f himself over.
Are you in some respects trying to prove a point here? That, hey, I could weigh in at 193 and still beat the light heavyweight champion? Is that part of the appeal?
Maybe it's a low-key flex. Yes, maybe a low-key flex.
Respect. I mean, that's incredible. We haven't seen something like that. How much do you expect to weigh on Saturday?
195 maybe 200, but I think 195 will be closer to it.
And so if he's like 225, 228, no problem, no concerns?
A-okay.
So we're expecting to see the same type of Izzy that we see at 185. Like the questions of, does he lose power? Does he lose quickness? Does he lose X, Y, and Z? It's the same guy in there just fighting bigger guys.
Pretty much, yeah. When I jumped in the UFC, even before the UFC, there was always talking about my power. He doesn't really have power, this and that. I knock out a lot of guys now and then, okay, maybe he does have power. You guys haven't even seen me head kick knockouts someone in the UFC yet. You haven't seen my knee knockouts in the UFC yet. There's a lot of limbs I haven't used to floor people, you know. Gaslam just got a stick-ass head. That's why that spinning elbow didn't drop him or flatline him. But yeah, there's a lot of limbs I can use to floor guys. But yeah, you guys will find out soon.
Okay, and I feel like the internet is going to say this as I'm sitting here talking to you about it. You're not trolling me here, right? I mean, you're not going to show up at 2:05 on Friday and everyone's like, look at stupid Ariel.
I promise you, I'm not, there's no, what is it, cross my heart, whatever.
Okay. Break out the scale, let's go. Let's make sure that, no, I'm joking.
Come here.
Okay, so did you learn, I know you fought at heavyweight as a kickboxer. You've gone all the way up. Was there anything you learned about that experience that maybe you're saying to yourself, I don't need to bulk up because I've already done this before, essentially? Yeah,
pretty much. I did it in King of the Ring at heavyweight, and those guys were slower. Their rhythm was different. It could catch you off beat. There was only the first guy I fought, can't remember his name now for the life of me, but he was the fastest one out of the lot. He wasn't even able to touch me, and I'm a lot better than I was now than I was then. Jan's, he's very awkward. He's got crazy rhythm and cadence to his striking, but I got a guy like Blood Diamond in the gym that I spar with. I got Ben Boyce, who's been helping me with this camp as well. I deal with awkward rhythms all the time, and I'm awkward myself. I mean, this is why I fuck people up, because I hit them with it. They're like, what? Oh, what is this?
What are you gonna do?
I'll do something about it.
Do something then. Do something then. You do something then.